how are you doing? My name is Teacher Bri and welcome to my channel. Oh, not channel. Welcome to our virtual classroom. How are you? I'm sure you're doing great. And for today's lesson, can you guess what we will study today? Look at this. Ta-da! So what do you think is our lesson for today? You got it right. It's about family. And let me show to you my family. So this is me. This is my first sister. This is my second sister. And this is my dad. And this is my mom. So in today's lesson, you must be able to present your own family and you must know the vocabulary in English. Are you ready? I'm sure you are. Before we start, I'm gonna show you this video. I'm not sure if you know them. I'm pretty sure you do because they're pretty famous. After watching the video, you must be able to tell who are the people in that video. Let's watch this. All right, so do you know who the characters are? Exactly, so they are the Simpsons or the Simpsons family. Who among them there do you know? Of course, Bart Simpson and Dad Homer Simpson. So today we are gonna look into the Simpsons family and learn the different vocabulary about family members. Here we go. We will discuss family members with the Simpsons family. And here they are, the Simpsons family. So as you can see, it's not only those 5 people, but there are a lot of people in their family. And also, as what you've seen on the video, there are a lot of them, right? So let's get to know them one by one and their relationship with each other. So first, let's all focus on Bart Simpson. Okay, so you see there, this is Bart. And what is the relationship of Bart to Homer? Right, so Homer is his father. Homer is the father of Bart Simpson, right? How about to Marge? Exactly. Marge is the mother of Bart Simpson. So Bart's mom or mother is Marge Simpson. How about Lisa? Right, Lisa is Bart's first sister. So the eldest is Bart, next is Lisa. Then who is the third child? You got it right. That's Maggie or his second sister. So there are three children. Children of whom? Right, the children of Homer and Marge Simpson. How many siblings does Bart have? Siblings meaning either brother or sister. Right, so he has two siblings, and that's Lisa and Maggie. Very good. Now, let's look at the relationship of Bart with the rest of the family members. Who is his grandfather? Or who are his grandfathers? Right, so Abraham and Clancy. How about his grandmothers? Correct, you got Mona and Jackie. So these two are his grandmothers, and these two are his grandfathers. Now, how about his uncle? Did you see it? There he is, Uncle Herb. How about his aunt? He has two aunts, Aunt Patty and Aunt Salma. Others like to say aunt. We can also say Aunt Patty and Aunt Salma. And how about that last one, Ling? What's his relationship with Ling? Right, Ling is his cousin, or we can also say first cousin. Now, I'll give you time to take a look at the family tree of Bart Simpson.
A few moments later.
Now, let's look at the family tree at the perspective of another family member. So here, for example, you will be Lisa, or at the perspective of Lisa, okay? So first, of course, they have the same parents. Parents meaning father and mother. So the parents of Lisa are Homer and Marge Simpson. Right. How about Bart? Bart is his older brother. P. Bart. Okay? And how about Maggie? Maggie is her younger sister. Nong Maggie. Now, how about the rest of the family? It's actually the same with Bart Simpson. Abraham and Clancy are her grandfathers. Mona and Jackie are her grandmothers. Very good. Uncle Herb as well. And two aunts, Patty and Selma. And of course, Ling. Right, Ling is also her first cousin. Now, take a look at the difference of our family tree with Lisa. Now let's move on and shift the perspective of the family tree. This time, for example, you are Aunt Patty. Okay, so let's look at the Simpsons family at the perspective of Aunt Patty. Now, what's the relationship of Aunt Patty with Homer Simpson? He is his brother-in-law. Now, why? Why is he his brother-in-law? Because Homer is the husband of her sister Marge. So Patty and Marge are sisters, right? And the husband of her sister is Homer. So Homer becomes her brother-in-law. Very good. I hope you got that. And Patty's father is Clancy, and of course, her mother is Jackie. Right. Now, how about Lisa? Lisa is a girl, so she is her niece. She is her niece because Lisa is the daughter of her sister Marge. She has also another sister who is Selma. Right. She has three nieces actually. That's Lisa, Maggie, and Ling. Right, Ling is also a girl, and Ling is the daughter of her sister Selma. So that makes Ling her niece. We use niece if it's a girl. But what if it's a boy? Just like Bart, what do we say? You're right, we say nephew. Can you say it? Nephew. Very good. Can you say niece? Niece. Very good. So just remember, like my toes, my niece, right? They sound the same but have a different spelling. So just remember that your niece are girls and your toes are boys. So my toes, my niece. Oh, niece, girl. So at least you will not be confused with is nephew boy or girl? Is niece boy or girl? So these are the family members of Patty. We will not talk about Abraham, Mona, and Herb because they are Homer's family. So Patty has no relationship with them. All right, now let's move on and get to know the different family members of Jackie. Okay? So, for example, you are Jackie. What's the relationship of Jackie with the rest of the Simpsons? Let's take a look at this. So, Homer is Jackie's son in law. Let's say it son in law. Very good. So, son in law. Why? Homer is not her blood relative, but rather it is the husband of her daughter Marge. So that's why it's called son in law. Okay? Clancy is her husband. Okay? So Clancy is her husband. Next, Maggie here is her granddaughter. Very good. Now, how about Bart? What's her relationship with Bart? Granddaughter if it's a girl. If it's a boy, we say grandson. Very good. Now, how about Patty? Patty is her daughter. So if you can see here, she has three daughters, right? Selma is also her daughter, at the same time Marge. Oh, all girls, all women. Oh, and if you look at the hair, Jackie has the same hair with Marge, but not with Patty and Selma. So I wonder where they got their purple hair. Now let's look at the other side. The father of Homer is Abraham. So actually they are not related. So actually they're not related by blood because Homer is the husband of her daughter Marge. So what does she call Abraham? Right. So son-in-law's father. So that's the father of Homer. And Mona is her son-in-law's mother. So that's the relationship of Jackie with the parents of her son-in-law Homer. Now let's move on to Herb, where she is also not related by blood. So we say son-in-law's brother. And all this side here, okay, let me get some pen. Everyone on this side are her in-laws. Her in-laws. Okay. Now, who did we miss? Oh, Ling and Lisa. They're also her granddaughters. So question, take a look at this family tree with Jackie's perspective. How many granddaughters does she have? Right, she got 3 granddaughters. And what are their names? Lisa, Maggie, and Ling. Very good. Question, how many daughters does Jackie have? Daughters. You got it right. She also has 3 daughters. What are their names? Very good. So they are Marge, Patty, and Selma. Last question. No, second to the last question. How many grandsons does she have? Grandson. Right, only one, and that is Bart Simpson. Very good. Now, how many grandchildren does she have? Grandchildren. Correct. There are 4. And who are they? Bart, Lisa, Maggie, and Ling. So grandchildren, it could either be a boy or a girl. Okay, so this is the family tree of Jackie. Now that we've learned the different vocabularies for our family members, it's time to put your knowledge into a test. Are you ready to answer these 10 questions? I'm sure you are. It's very easy. All right, so here you go. 10 numbers. Just fill in the blanks of the different family members based on the group that I presented to you a while ago. So this is just very easy because they are grouped together and there are some clues there. I left some clues for you to answer. So if you think of them as a group, which one of these people in the family is missing? All right, so grab your notebooks, number them 1 to 10, and I will give you 8 minutes to finish. Okay? So 8 minutes starts now.
A few moments later.
I'm sure that was very easy for you, and 8 minutes is almost over. Last 10 seconds. If you're not sure with the spelling, don't bother. You can learn the spelling later, and I'm gonna reveal to you the words after this. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Now, let's reveal them one by one. Starting off with number 1. So if we have grandfather here, what could be this one? Right, if you answered grandparents, you're correct. Now, if we have uncle and aunt here, what could this be? Uncle, aunt, right. So you have your cousin. So your uncle, your aunt, their child is your cousin. Now, number 3, we have here parents and father. So what could be the missing member here? Right, mother. Very easy. Now let's go here. Number 4, we have uncle, aunt, cousin, nephew. And nephew is for male. And what's for female? My toes, my knees. Exactly. But the spelling is N-I-E-C-E. Now let's move on to number 5. We have grandchildren, granddaughter, daughter. So it's a girl. What if it's a boy? Grandson. Correct. Number 7. Mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. What's the missing family member? Toot. Mother, brother, sister, baby? No! Father-in-law. Very good. Okay. There you go. Next, oh here. We have brother, sister. So what are they? What do the parents call them? Children, right. And what do they call each other? Siblings! Did you get that right? Very good. And number 10, I think it's the easiest because this is in-law, 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 in-law. Definitely in-laws. All right. So here we go with our new vocabulary. I'll give you time to copy that. So tomorrow, when we have our family tree lesson, it will be easier for you to determine which one is the family member. All right, time is up. I hope you've finished copying everything. Now that ends our lesson for today. I hope you have learned the different English vocabs for family members. I'm sure you're familiar with the family members, but this time just remember them in English. So tomorrow we will use the family tree so it will be easier for you to remember and to connect all the members in the family. So my name is Teacher Bry. Thank you very much for your time today. And I'm gonna see you again tomorrow for our family tree lesson. Have a good day. Bye.
We dancing, we dancing, we dancing.